I sometimes study Braille for fun, and today I read a book about the history of the Braille, and I I knew that um, people used to use the New York point style of Braille, and now Braille is standardized, and Helen Keller is one of the people who contribute to that standardization, and the people in the U.S. used to use the New York point, which is yeah, in the Braille today is 3 times 2, but the New York style is 2 times 3. There is a difference in a format, but in addition, the one of the interesting points was in New York point the more used letter use um, less dot in Braille. For example, the article the and a are appeared appear in English sentences so many times. So I guess those repeated used words um, take less dot, and on the other hand, the English word that's that you use less often, at least compared to and the, for example, like melancholy. In that case, in order to write those words, you have to use so many units of Braille, and yeah, um, that approach is um, a little bit mathematical and information scientific aspects. I mean, I guess I forgot the name, but in order to cryptonize some information, these kind of approach are used. So I mean, for the more used data requires less information in order to decrease the amount of information. So yeah, everything has merits and demerits in general, and the Braille we use today is very easy to understand, easy to sort of get used to it. But on the other hand, it requires so many spaces, so the sentence tends to be very long, especially in the not Roman letter-based language. For example, in Japanese, uh, in the normal sentences we use kanji, which is the Japanese version of Chinese character, and it's so one kanji represents so many Japanese alphabet, but there is no kanji in Braille. So in a normal Braille, we have to use so many units of Braille. But if you used the New York point style approach in Braille, you can decrease the amount of information to write sentences, because you can replace the minimum, less uh, less amount of Braille to write the more repeated words, which end up in the like shorter letters used in order to describe the same sentences. So yeah, I found it very interesting, and yeah, not just yeah, I study Braille not just to read Braille sentences, but to like understand the richness of the world and to understand the diversity, um, we yeah the diversity that we are living in.